Good morning, welcome back. It's the 29th of the 8th, 2017, and we've got lots of excellent images that have come in from magnificent subscribers from all over the world that's been so patient and studying the sky, sending the images in. This is just outstanding what we're doing, all of us. We're all a community, and again this image is spectacular. You can see that haze in the sky, this white object again. It's still happening to this day, to this hour. This image has come in from Bobby and Salinas, a couple that send images all the time, send long emails as well, explaining what they see as well. And again in the evening it just got very hot. Here in the UK, 25 degrees, very hot. The weather patterns and the temperatures are just climbing and jumping every single time. Thank you for this photograph. Again on the email that Bobby sent in, stating that it was very dim in the skies. Thank you. Here is the next image as well from Bobby as well, and he states as well that there was another light source up there. You can just see the sun, just the reflection here, but this haze is always being noticed, and he said it's very pink in the sky. Dark shadows again just through these cracks of these chemtrails that are thousands of feet higher than the natural cloud formations. He was just outstanding. He noticed as well with this dark sky that's hidden by these chemtrails. Another fine image, thank you. Here's the next image as well from this kind subscriber again. Look at their skies, look at this pink haze, this pink shadow, the colours, everything. You'll see the soul, the sun, but very blue. And again, just look at this pink reflection. Thank you for this photograph. Thank you for all your work you're doing. Okay, this next image has come from Glaben from the USA. And look at this sky. Look at that pink haze, that reflection. This pink haze you can see is from Nibiru. Can you see this pink reflection? Another heavenly body. This reflection is coming in strong. Another absolute brilliant image that shows proof that our system is now being affected by the Nibiru system. You can clearly see them, that haze in the sky. This is what's coming, and this is what we need to take note of. Again, northeast, please study the skies, because again, just a very interesting photograph, and it is showing proof that we have got an incoming system. This next attachment has come from Rachel in Suffolk in the UK, and she clearly says as well that this red reflection was on these chemtrails, this cloud formation you can see scattered across the sky, and it got very red, these chems, the reflection, and then it started dimming again, proving that there is another heavenly body that's reflecting on our skies, these chemtrails, the cloud formations, then disappears, goes down. Now, these are outstanding true photographs. And again, Rachel, if you can get any other footage, please bring it in. And I respect you for showing these to the members of the public around the world. Thank you for this. This next image has come from a kind subscriber from Germany called Schnimid. And this guy, okay, is very persistent. And this photograph has just come in moments ago, just after Rachel's image again in Suffolk in the UK. Again you can see the moon, and also there as well they're seeing that pink reflection, that pink haze in the sky from Nibiru, and all those chemtrails again. The more we see these chemtrails, the thicker they get in the skies. We just know that something is getting closer, and seeing those red reflections as well. Here is the next photograph by the same subscriber from Germany, and he sends an email as well that I have had to translate, and again he's saying that there is a red reflection to the right side of these clouds. Can you see this reflection here? And this other cloud formation from the soul, the sun, that's very white at the moment. The reflection is on this cloud. Two colours in the sky. He's saying he is seeing these colours very strong now, and he's been persistent in watching the skies for years, and realises as well that there is a huge change in our weather system, and he is seeing different colours up there. We've got some fantastic images that are coming from another subscriber called Amy, And she says on her email as well that she's been studying the skies since December and also noticing the changes. So she's shared some images, okay, recent images as well, showing that the skies are changing. And also, I mean, here on the opposite side, look at this red reflection that's hitting on these clouds, proving that there's something else. Again, this red haze from this other heavenly object that we've noted and spotted before in the past videos, and also other photos from kind subscribers around the world. Another fantastic image, Amy, and thank you, because again, you said as well in your email you have seen the system for yourself, and it's just a situation now, and she is waiting for this to happen. We all are now, aren't we? Again, thank you for your image. Amy says in her email as well that she sees these cloud formations every day, and it's so sad to see it, because we know that these are chemtrails. These are nothing but dangerous, harmful, toxic waste that's up there. Now, people on the ground still believe that these are just contrails or just cloud formations up there. And also the plant life there, that Amy states as well, is just very dry. Again, thank you for your photograph as well. This is so important that we get these messages out. Here's the other image as well from Amy. I apologise, it's not like a high resolution photograph, but again, you can see that red haze in the sky. Red reflections from the opposite side of sundown. We're looking here west. I mean, look at this. It's just amazing. Again, thank you for showing these truthful photographs. Again, these images have come out fresh from all across the world. Look at those branches on the tops of these trees here to the right hand side. And she states in her garden as well that them trees were perfectly fine, very healthy, just like the one on the left hand side. And look at that haze to the opposite side on the sundown. Look at that pink haze in the sky. Chemtrails, again, to hide the truth. Thank you, Amy, for all your hard work that you do by showing everybody these images. Here is the last image from Amy, okay? And this is spectacular as well, because again, there's that famous dark cloud that doesn't move, it just stays there. The white reflection from this object, the sun, I mean, this colour white, is very much different from the sun we saw before, the yellow sun. Look at the reflections in the sky and all the haze and all the trash above from chemtrails. Thank you for these photographs. Okay, we've got some more fresh images come in just now from Paula in Galveston. Another kind subscriber that sends a lot of footage in as well. And again, just clearly see in her skies now, right now, strange cloud formations. These are not our natural clouds. Again, they're being manipulated by HAARP to cover something big, shadows above as well. And it got very dark as well, Paula said. Thank you for this image. Again, you can see that ripple in the cloud system from HAARP. And also I've been told as well that the NASA cams have been turned off. They turn them off when they do this, because when people study the skies on the NASA cams, they will start seeing the truth. And also, you know, when you see the red haze up there from the NASA cams, the reflection from all that radiation as well, they do stop them images, so you can't play them. They're right on it, aren't they? They're right on top of things to cover up everything. Again, Paula stated in this image that she only saw one bird. No other flocks of birds fly in the skies. Very sad, isn't it, to know that everything is being affected right now. But still, the members of the public will still think everything's okay to the very end. Thank you, Paula, for this image. Okay, we've got a video that's come in. It's a very short video, but again, SD bracket, this lady kind subscriber from the USA, stated that the skies got very dark. Okay, they've been heavily spraying in front of the sun, the area of the sun, and it looked like a yellow haze. It became very yellow after the white, hot, white-looking object through the day, but as by 4 PM, everything just became very, very dark. I'm going to play this video for you now, and you can see clearly that this is just something that's going on now. Thank you for this short video, because again it just seems very dim, doesn't it? We are seeing dim skies everywhere. I mean, again, it just is a situation where we just got to bring all the footage in to show the proof that other parts of the world are seeing strange skies. Thank you for this, thank you. Okay, we've got another subscriber's image that's come in called Vicky Allen, and thank you for your kind email as well. And this is from Shetford in Manchester in the UK. Now, here in the UK, they do spray the skies first thing in the morning, 3 AM in the morning. I've looked up at the heavens for the past 2 weeks, and they are spraying much more than last year and the beginning of this year as well. They're crisscrossing the chemtrails as the sun rises, leaving this strange formation right across the sky as the Earth is rotating. The sun is showing to be crossing, and it's covering that path. Okay? And this is what this image shows as well. Look at the dark sky above. We see this in the morning sky, not blue skies, very dim and dark. Again, our atmosphere is in a bad way. It is. The stratosphere, again, is in a serious way. No one is saying a word, are they? Look at this chemtrail. Look at that red reflection as well to the right hand side here. We're seeing a lot of red reflections that's shining through, okay, to the right hand side in the night sky, early hours of the morning on the sunrise. People even reporting that through the night as well they're seeing red coloured chemtrails that are very low as well. We've never seen these before. Now, we've really got to study these images and also do some research, because looking back at other days, other months and years when we've seen our skies, we have never seen these formations in front of the sun. They even do this in front of the moon as well, proving that we need to concentrate on the heavily known bodies that are with us. And also, again, Venus. We need to study Venus as well, because for the next time round we will see it much more brighter, proving that this object is crossing again these heavenly bodies. Another fine photograph. Vicky, these are amazing. I'm going to show subscribers another subscriber's image. Thank you, Vicky, for your persistence, and if you get any more images like this, we would love to see them, because wow, these are amazing. Thank you. Just before I come off Vicky's photographs, this is one that was taken at a place, a house. You can clearly see that red haze around the area of the sun going down. Look at that red reflection here and here. Dark cloud. Again, we see this. Again, I believe that HARP is being used to cover our skies here in the UK. They use it as well in Australia, Russia, the USA, other major parts. It's always the biggest population of areas they do this to. Very sad, isn't it? Just to hide this incoming system. They don't want us to see it. This is another image as well from Vicky, where she looks out of her window and notices those ripples in the sky. Can you see the natural cloud formations, the pink reflection on them, and also just above high HARP clouds? Using towers to manipulate our weather patterns to stretch those chemtrails out to hide in the system. Thank you for these images, and please keep safe as well to you and your family, Vicky. More interesting images of chemtrails coming in from SD Bracket as well. Thank you for these. And these are coming in from the USA in the mountains. And again, I mean, look at the formations. Look at that blue sky is changing, isn't it? It's getting darker, and also that red reflection that's coming in for the system. Just look at those. I mean, these chemtrails now, they're just melting away. I mean, look at this. Very strange formations and strange colours we're seeing from the Nibiru system. Fantastic photographs, thank you. Here's the next photograph as well. I mean, look at this. Very strange patterns in the sky, what they do. Look at this haze as well from the system. Just to block everything behind here, you would see another heavenly body. These strange cloud systems that just move upwards. I mean, they've got funny shapes to them. We always see these now, don't we? Everywhere around the world. Even today I saw loads of these dark black ones, very black, on the horizon. Fantastic photograph, and thank you so much for your persistence and your emails and the messages you send to me as well. Absolutely outstanding. Thank you for your support by sending these images in. We do talk a lot about the trees, don't we? The plant life. And this subscriber, this kind lady, is showing us. She drives to and from work every single day. She works very hard and notices that the trees, I mean, they're just being burnt. Chemtrails. This toxic waste that's sat on them as they heavily spray the skies. I mean, again, they are up there spraying the skies to hide this system, and also to try and cool the atmosphere down, because the sun is being hugely affected by the binary star, the companion star, Nemesis. That is a true celestial body. We are in, as I've said before, a binary system. NASA has been hiding this from us for years. The powers that be have known right from the beginning. They just don't want us to know. I mean, again, look at the death of these trees. It's so sad, isn't it? How they harming everything around the world. Here's another image as well of these trees and the plant life that just gets scorched and dry. And this kind subscriber said that many years in the past these look very healthy for this time of the year. They just look very green and healthy, but again now everything is drying up. Another piece of proof that we're seeing changes around us. And please, everybody that's watching the video, please go out and look around. You will see this is happening. From 1 to 2 strong trees, you'll see the smaller trees that are just dried up and dying. Okay, we've got another image that's come through from Paul Bergin, and he is a photographer that has special equipment, okay, to reverse the image, just to check to see if there's any heavenly objects or anything that's travelling with the sun. And he was absolutely shocked and stunned when taking this image. Now, we do see that the sun, the soul, is very bright in the sky. We do a finger test and point our finger in front of the sun. Okay, we won't see much, will we? Now, that is with our natural eyes. We're not going to, because there's too much of a far too much of a glare. But when you use specialized equipment, special lenses, reversing the image, darkening the sky, to check to see if anything's there. And he sent this image in showing that there is 2 objects that's showing on this photograph, here and here. Heat sources. Again, thank you for this photograph as well. And he's been studying the skies for many years. He does wedding photography, and he has to use his professional cameras for his job. It's part of his life. So, I mean, these are outstanding. Thank you. I mean, Paul, absolutely outstanding. Okay, this is the next image from Paul as well, that's using a different lens, but not as strong as the first lens. There is other objects, okay? This has been super enhanced, where you can clearly see there is other bodies that are travelling with our sun. This is why we see the dim skies through the day. Fantastic photographs. When Paul took this next image, he was with his friends, okay? And he has been explaining that the skies have been getting darker, and wanted to show his friends of this situation. And they were all shocked. In the email as well that's been sent in by other people, they are shocked to see that the system, the skies are much darker than they were before. Now, he started watching the channel as well, and going through the different videos from the past, noticing the differences for the cloud formations, the colours in the sky. But he had to go out as well to check the skies, and he is absolutely shocked to see these changes are happening now. Thank you for these images, thank you. Again, on these images, they could be anything, okay? We've got to be open-minded about this. It could be something that's coming in, or it could just be anything. So I'm going to go on to another subscriber's images, but again, thank you for doing this for me. Okay, we've got some other images coming in from John Dillon, and he says in his email as well, there's a lot of compression, okay, a lot of in the ionosphere up there. There's just a lot of pressure going on up there as well, because again, these chemtrails, he says, they just seem to be splitting up, breaking up, burning up as well. And he knows there's a huge problem that's being hidden up there as well. He can see this. He can just see that there's a, I mean, we can all see now there's a very big problem up in our skies. Everybody that's awake to this knows now that there is an incoming system. The cloud formations, the skies have changed. Again, John, thank you for these, and thank you for your information on your email as well. Here's the next photograph as well from John, and he is seeing the truth, and just he is carefully studying the skies every single day. This guy also is a professional. He's done a lot of homework to what's going on up there as well, with the weather patterns and the cloud formations. Just another fantastic guy that's keeping an eye on everything, and he's respecting the channel and also following the work as well, and is absolutely outraged of the images that are coming in, because we're seeing the proof now, aren't we? Okay, we've got a piece of footage that's come in from Julian from Gloucester, and this guy is using a high performance camera, a Phantom GDS, and he is 400 feet high, okay, taking this image of the horizon, and he was absolutely shocked when he could see to the left side of this sundown this huge red reflection. Look at all the chemtrailing, the trash in the sky as well on this image. I'm going to play this video for you. I hope it does run. If it stops and starts, I apologise, because it's come through and it's slowed down slightly. I just hope what I've done is I've done some technical work with it to try and speed it up, to try and make it work properly. But again, I apologise if it cuts off when cut starts. So let's play this footage from this kind subscriber. Okay, that worked alright, thank gosh, because sometimes it does worry me, because I just want to get the video to be working just fine, just so people can see it, because when it stops and starts, it's like, oh, you know, one of those, isn't it? Anyway, so look at that red screen, look at the horizon, again, to the left-hand side. You can see that red reflection coming in from the Nibiru system. Very, very clear shot. And again, thank you for sending this in for everybody to see this. Thank you. Okay, we've got a few more attachments, okay, on this video, and this has come from a kind subscriber called Shanna, and she is in Aba City in Saudi Arabia, another part of the world as well, noticing that red reflection to the opposite side. And she states as well, and spoke to her family about this as well, and says that she has never in her life seen this red reflection from the opposite side. Very strange, isn't it? This image has only come through very recently now. So please keep safe over there. I'm going to show you another one of these images as well from this kind subscriber out there in Saudi Arabia. Here is the next image, that red haze in the sky. Just the opposite side, we're seeing this red reflection. So it just proves again that we're seeing these strange colours, okay, from all across the world. And thank you for your respected message as well. And you are right, NASA, never a straight answer in your email. We will never get a straight answer from them, will we? So please keep safe. Another kind subscriber as well, called Larry Gaines. Now this chap as well sends in a lot of information. He too sees that the sky is far too dark. Chemtrails. All that pollution up in the sky that's causing problems to our land here on Earth. Look at the white object. The sun has changed its colour. A very, very evident image that our system now is changing. Okay, we've got some other attachments that have come through from Sheena Stern from the USA, and she's very persistent what she sees as well. Some real spectacular skies, some images. And we are getting some fantastic images. Look at these again, chemtrails, to block what we want to see. We want to see the system, but they still persist by spraying our skies. Another fantastic photograph proving that these are not our natural clouds. Here's the next photograph as well. Very strange, isn't it? This strange chemtrail, okay? This is not a natural cloud. And again, look at that red reflection that's just underneath it. They do this to cover the area of Nibiru. These cloud formations, these strange chems. Now, this subscriber said that this strange cloud moved very, very strangely, like it was being controlled, like it was twisted in the sky. Fantastic image, and thank you for this. Another fantastic piece of evidence on this photograph of chemtrailing, strange cloud formations, red reflections that's reflecting from these heavenly bodies. I had another email this afternoon saying these are not chemtrails. Another person saying these are definitely contrails through the skies. Now, again, they must be lost passenger planes that are just going left to right in the sky, because again, I believe that this pilot that's causing all this mess on this photograph has got lost, can't find its way back to the airport by the looks of it. But let me tell you again, sorry about this, but they are spraying to hide the truth. I respect what you're saying, and again, we have got to be positive. Let's not be feared by this, because it's a natural event that's occurring right now. Okay, we've got another image as well, and just after all that chemtrailing that you saw on the first image there, it started to, these chemtrails started to move across the sky, but afterwards this strange reflection on the chems started to show through, and we've seen this strange rainbow effect as well on other videos yesterday, and all through the other videos we've noticed this rainbow effect to the right hand side of the sun. Now this on this photograph is showing that there is a huge reflection from another heavenly body that's up there. Fantastic image, and thank you for these. More evidence of chemtrailing. Trash that's being sprayed up into the skies. The trees again. They're harming everything, aren't they? This image is just showing the proof that there is a huge pink reflection that's up there as the soul goes down. They don't want humanity to see anything. As I'm talking through the video now, these are coming in. These are coming in right now from the USA. Look at that grey haze in the sky. There's no blue sky on this image. That white object that's up there. These again are chemtrails. And she's absolutely amazed as well that the public that she lives close by that don't look up, they don't notice. I mean, look how big this situation is above our skies of what's going on, what's occurring. People still very busy with these mobile phones, the technology that they've bought, watching their TV media channels, the weather channel, just to believe everything's fine. Absolutely amazing. Thank you for these fantastic images. Another fantastic image as well coming in from this lady subscriber. I mean, again, we are seeing proof, aren't we? To the left-hand side of this image, you can see that there is another light source reflecting this rainbow reflection. And she says in her email that this is definitely a reflection from an incoming body. There's something else in our skies. We see the proof, the reflections now. Far too much chemtrail in front of the soul of the sun to hide the truth. And as the sun goes down, from the past years, she states as well that the skies were blue. Look at these images. Look closely behind those chemtrails. Very dark shadows. Again, another fantastic image. And I really don't want to put the fear of God up anybody. I just want people to see the truth. Just outstanding images. I mean, all this is chemtrailing. Okay, this here is a reflection from the lens. Okay, but what we want to see here is all this activity that's being sprayed in front of our sun. And it's far too dark on this photograph as well, because this subscriber says, too dim, our skies are darkening. Thank you for this image. With this photograph as well, you can see what they're doing to her skies every single day. It's upsetting her. It really is. Watching everything being destroyed on the land. She said her garden and every other garden she sees, the trees and everything are just slowly dying. Very sad to see what's happening to our earth now as they continue to spray our skies. Again, this is a huge agenda. It is happening right now, isn't it? Thank you for this photograph. I'm going to now go to the next photograph, and this is what she has to put up with every single day with these chemplanes. Look at this. Here is the photograph, and look at the state of the skies, just to hide the truth. They don't care, do they? I know that they're trying to cool the atmosphere down. But there must be another way to do this than just spraying toxic waste up there as it lands down on the ground, and we are all, again, breathing this into our lungs. Lots of people, again, sending emails to me saying and stating they're very, very ill. And when they do spray heavily, after a couple of days, they just feel very, it's like flu-like symptoms, and feel very heavy, very tired, stingy eyes, rashes on their skin. Very uncomfortable, isn't it? It makes people very uncomfortable. It just brings people down. It doesn't make people happy. I mean, a long time ago we were very happy people, weren't we? We were very joyful and go about our business and just enjoy the world and just, you know, do our everyday thing. And now it's come to this, hasn't it? Very sad. This is what they've been doing as well to her skies right above her rooftop. This loyal lady that sends these images in is showing you that this is being sprayed. This is happening all the time. Very dim skies. Here's another photograph that was brought in as well, and she said when she took this image it looked very pink. This object in the sky chemtrailing. Very strange looking orb or some drone or something. We've seen these on other images that have been brought in by other subscribers. Strange formations up in the sky spraying this toxic waste. I don't know what this is, but again, what are they hiding? What are they using? Other technology or something else that's they are being helped by? Something. Crisscross formations of chemtrails as well, proving they're not natural clouds. But again, another person emailed me 5 minutes ago saying what you're showing is just natural cloud formations, and to stop doing what I'm doing. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm just going to carry on. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep showing the proof of what they're doing to our skies. So please go outside and keep looking, because you will see that these are occurring. I believe you do know. I believe that people do understand and see these. But just say this, because again, they just want their skies back. And I appreciate that too, because we want them back also. Now, look at this. I mean, the image is showing that they are being hammered there as well. Another fantastic photograph as well, again. Only just recently these photographs, and she said as well that these trees, normally through the years, were very healthy. Now she can see gaps through the leaves, the broken leaves and everything, and the dried up green healthiness of the tree is just dying. Very sad, because she's enjoyed looking at this tree through the past years. And again, all that trash that's they really are chemming these areas over there in the USA. I mean, Alaska is very much so dangerously chemtrailed. We just keep getting these images through. As I'm talking, these are coming through. And also, again, chemtrails can affect our pineal gland. It's like a gland, shaped like a gland, that's in our bodies, and it's just bringing us down, isn't it? Because it's affecting our glands in our bodies. It's a shame, isn't it? Because, again, people are unaware of this. This is what brings us down, sending our energy levels down in our bodies. There is other alternative ways to prevent this, but for people, the members of the public that are not aware of what's going on, they're being affected, and their glands are being affected also. It can make us moody, it can make us very lightheaded, headaches, not being able to sleep properly, insomnia with the sleeping, and you know, making us very unrelaxed, untensed, angry. It can cause a lot of problems, these toxins in the sky. Very much so. It's very dangerous, isn't it? Another image as well. Look at this red, creamy coloured reflection coming from another body. Now, has anybody else felt this before? Because I have. Okay, when the sun rises up in the sky, I feel very tense. Okay, like some sort of electrical discharge. I don't know if it comes like a feeling of the body, like a vibration. It just makes you feel very anxious. Because again, with the Nibiru system, the magnetic pull from the Earth to these heavenly bodies are causing. Can they cause this? Because I'd like to know if anybody could email me about this, please. Because again, I'm being affected by this early in the morning, and I've never felt this before. It's like a vibration. Is this through the chemtrails, or is it through the system? Please email me. It's very important, because I'd like to try and get some more information on this. This is the next photograph as well. Look at this trash that's being sprayed upon this area where this lady lives. Strange colours. Again, just all this trash every day. It's getting to a point now that I feel that they're rubbing it into our faces, aren't they? They really don't care. They gotta say something. Can't they just say something? Because it's making us more anxious to wondering what's going on. And it's getting worse, isn't it? This spraying all the time. This subscriber says she looks up at the sky and then she goes indoors very upset, gets very emotional, and really is worried. And then she's looking at the news weather channels, okay, and they're saying nothing about this. Nothing whatsoever. And it really is annoying, isn't it, that they don't say anything. So again, it's just researching and just showing these images, and this is the only way we're going to get the truth as well, isn't it? By researching. Because Steve Olson, again with his channel, he's doing a lot of research, isn't he, to finding out the truth. He's doing some fantastic work as well, because we all have to keep staring and noticing those changes. These images are real, okay? And we are really seeing a lot of strange activity with these chemtrails every single day spraying our skies. We're seeing different red reflections as well on the horizons from the system. It's getting more evident now, isn't it? Okay, Sheena sent these images in. She sent over 100 images. And I will show more of Sheena's images on another video as well, because I need to just show other images as well from other subscribers around the world. But again, just being sprayed upon all the time, aren't we? Look at this. Dark shadows as well to the top right hand side of the screen. This is another fine image as well. We see this a lot, don't we, with these chemtrails, with all that trash up above this chemtrail. A shadow that's above it. See this a lot, don't we? So again, thank you for all these images, and I will work through the other images you've sent in as well on another video. Thank you very much for your kind words and persistent by showing these images. Here we have some more fantastic attachments that have come through from Ellen in France. Now this lady subscriber is noticing a lot of changes around her as well. Not many birds out as well that she had seen in the past. There used to be flocks of birds this time of the year, but now not hardly any, just a few. And also that haze, that reflection as the soul's going down. All again, she's noticed chemtrailing, a lot of chemtrailing going on. And also on the farms, the fields, not so many of fully healthy grown crops as well. So this does prove to her, Ellen, and myself, and many of all of you, that there is huge changes around us, and also we are heading closer to a big shift, aren't we? A huge event. I'm going to go to another image. Okay, this is the next image. And she said as well, very dark here as well on the... And also this haze on the opposite side. I've seen this, many others have seen this. Red haze that's cutting through on the opposite side. This reflection from a heavenly body. Fantastic image as well. We have got lots of reflections coming through. This is the other image as well, the evening sky. And also said that this cloud formation just didn't move. It just stayed there for hours. It just didn't move at all. And again, look, strange lines in the sky. She said she didn't believe this to be a chemplane or anything like that, but there was just a line. It just carried on going down and disappeared. Very strange. Fantastic photograph, thank you. Here's another photograph as well that was very strange, and she was quite blown away by this as well, because there was no chemplanes, nothing, and then all of a sudden this cross in the sky just came from nothing. It just showed itself. It morphed into this sort of cross figuration in the heavens. And look at this reflection as well. Can you see this line in the sky, this huge light source reflection? Red haze on the horizon. You can just see the haze on this trail. I mean, look at this. I mean, again, what made this formation? Because there was no chemplanes at all to do this. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And it's studying the skies for over 5 or 6 hours to catch this. Just going out for 10 minutes. Yes, it's good to take a few pictures of them chemtrails to prove that evidence is there, but also its persistence of studying the skies to catch the right moment, to noticing those changes. Moments later, everything just went haywire. These formations in the sky, okay? There was no planes. It just became like this. Now, what happens is, these curly sort of cloud formations move across the sky, okay? Heading towards the sun as it goes down. And then it begins and comes like this. All this trash, it just becomes like a mess in the heavens. Again, I believe they use HARP on high power to do this. And people still can't see what's going on. This lady subscriber Ellen is absolutely shocked to see that this is happening every single sundown. Sunrise, she sees the crisscrosses in the sky as well from them chemplanes. They really are hiding something up in the skies. We need to now, okay, expose this, because the more we do this, the more people are going to hopefully see this now. Thank you for these photographs. This is the next image from Ellen as well, and she's looking northeast. This photograph was taken earlier in the day, before the sun, the sol was going down. She noticed this figuration. Is this trash that's coming behind an object that's going down? Because she noticed that it was just moving downwards and faded off out into the chemtrails. You can just see the trash, can't you, on this image? If you look closely, this object is being hidden going downwards. This is not a chemtrail, something else. Fantastic. Thank you for these images. These are just like the first images that were shown on this video from other kind subscribers, and I respect all of you for sending these in, and I really have a passion for doing this because I find that we need to show these images. Now, this was taken before on the other image when we saw the shadows. Now, again, we're seeing again that red haze around the soul of the sun when it's being chemtrailed. Please, again, don't think these are natural cloud formations. These are just toxic and toxins, a blanket of chems to hide the truth. I just thought the same when I saw this image as well coming in from Helen. I mean, wow, look at what they're doing over there in France. Look at the activity. I mean, look at the spraying they're doing. And they seem to think that no one is looking up. My gosh, I really do. I'm just outspoken for words when I see this, these images of what they're doing to us. It really is harming us. Yes, they're hiding the system. Yes, they're trying to cool the atmosphere down because the system is heating us up. Proving that the global warming is a complete hoax. They always bring up blaming us, humanity, to our Earth. But it's only, again, if when Nibiru shows itself in the heavens, once this chemtrailing hopefully stops in the future, we're going to see these bodies, okay? And then we will know that we've been lied to. But again, they will know that it's too late for us to prepare as they go deep underground. I mean, another fantastic photograph. Thank you for this. I apologise for the photograph being quite blurry on this, but again, you can see, can't you, that pink reflection, that haze from another object reflecting on the chemtrails. Fantastic photo. Thank you for this. More trash being spread across the skies. Just another fantastic image, and all that on the horizon that's being scattered on the horizon as well. And over the night period they do chemtrail, and in the morning it's all landing on our trees, our land, and also, again, the factories are producing the food for us to eat from the crops in the fields, and again, we're eating chems, we're eating aluminium, it's all there, but it's all been hidden from us. I mean, there's other ingredients in foods as well, like aspartame in soda drinks. I mean, the factories and the people that make these ingredients, they were fined. They were fined, and they were told never to put them ingredients back in the foods and things. And they sneakily put the ingredient back into the foods, but called it something else. Changed the name on the ingredients on the can or the box of the food that you're buying. They really are cheating us all the time. We've really got to watch out. They even put it in baby food as well. It's dangerous. It's harming our brain cells. And again, what's being sprayed in the sky is harming us too. Okay, I've got a short video from Ellen as well, from France, and she takes this video, okay? You can see the red trash. Now this video is only 15 seconds long, but I'm going to slow it down so you can see what's going on. Okay, this video is running now. Slowed it down, but again you can see that red haze, can't you? And all that chemtrailing activity up there. Another fantastic photo, and also all your photos are great, and this video again. Any videos, please send them in to anybody that's out there that's sending the footage in. Fantastic. See, again, we're getting some real evidence, aren't we? All the time, and more people are coming forward to showing the truth. It is fantastic. Anyway, I'm going to go to another subscriber's images that are coming just through now. I can see them coming up on the right side of the screen, and I will come back to you shortly. And again, Ellen, when you're taking your photographs over there in Europe, in France, please again keep safe, because we all know that this is coming in now. These next attachments are coming from Peter in Michigan, and he says it's very strange because that blanket of haze of chemtrails up there, thousands of feet high, you can see a shadow from this chemtrail. We see these shadows up there, a wall of chemtrails. Fantastic photograph. And also, I've had an email from a subscriber as well saying there's been reports that the sea is tilting as these weather patterns are becoming more abrupt around the world. Tilting sea levels. I mean, that's strange, isn't it? Things are tilting. So I'm going to go to another image. What Pete's done on this image as well is zoomed in on this chemtrail, and he said it just stayed there. Because they do use different chemicals. Some chemicals from these chemtrails evaporate. They sort of move across the sky, stretching across for a long, many of hundreds of yards. But then there's other chemtrails. They just stay and they don't move. They just stay in a line and they just freeze up there. They don't descend or anything like that. They just stay in one place for hours. A lot of chemicals, again, toxins. They're very dangerous to us. Here's another chemtrail again as well, with the shadow to the left hand side of it here. They are building a wall up there, aren't they, to hide the system, so we can't see these objects that move across the sky like comets, because they do. Nibiru does move like a comet. In a video just yesterday, this Another kind subscriber from Europe said it moved across the horizon very strangely, shadows that move across with it, red haze. We are being lied to by the powers that be. They know it's here. This image was used by Billy Biker, another fantastic subscriber, sending lots of emails and lots of images in the past, and he's coming home from work. He runs 2 jobs, and I know how you feel because it is very stressful, but he, as driving home, noticed as the sun going down that crazy coloured haze. The sun had already gone down, and this red haze with these chemtrails. Again, thank you for this image, Billy, and also please keep safe, and I'll email you shortly. Okay, we've got a video that's very interesting as well from Sebastian Keener, and he's in the USA. Now, he describes, okay, that there's no chemtrails for the past 4 days. They haven't sprayed their skies at all, and it's one of the hottest days in the year over there in the USA, and he is very shocked. Up to 4 to 5 days, no chemtrailing. Now, we've seen lots of images on this video, haven't we? Very recent images of chemtrailing around the world, and I have said this before, that I believe that the system doesn't show itself as the Earth is rotating and going through its orbit phase, as the Nibiru is crossing. Okay, we're heading and noticing other parts of the world as well, especially the southern hemisphere to the northern hemisphere, other hemispheres as well, are seeing the system, the reflections, okay, from these bodies, and other parts of the world, because they're on the other side at the time of the seeing these red reflections, you're not going to see it. But again, it is very strange that this part of the world wasn't chemtrailed. Okay, I'm going to play this video for you now, because again, Canada, I mean, no chemtrailing. So I'm gonna play this for you now. He does describe in the video as well to say that it is a lot dimmer than normal, very dark, and no cloud system. So let's play this.
It's really weird how one of the hottest days of the year, no clouds, but it looks dark and hazy. Like a shadow or something.
Sorry about that, just trying to sort the video to adjust the screen. But again, he does say as well that it's very hazy up there in the skies. So thank you for this video, this evidence. Okay, we've got a short video to play as well by this kind subscriber. Sends emails, photographs and videos. But I was a bit worried about this subscriber because she hadn't sent any photographs in lately, but sent an email just the other day saying she was feeling very, very ill as they spray the skies, and then days to weeks to months later she gets infections. And also, I mean, please listen to this lady, she's very genuine, and she does get affected by this, going to the medical centre, and they just don't want to know. They don't know what to do. So I'm going to play this, and again, Ryan, I mean, thank you for your respect as well, and I'll play this now.
Hey Matt, it's Ryan again. I haven't been sending a lot of videos in, or photos, I'm sorry, I'm pretty sick. I wanted to talk to you about something, about the chemtrails. Approximately about 2013 and everything. I don't know if you know Rex Bear off a Leak Project. He talks a lot about Magellan's disease. Well, back in like 2013, like I was witness to that. And it's like where you have fibers that come out of your skin that aren't supposed to be there, and they say it's from the chemtrailing that they do. But that went on with me for probably about a year and a half, and I had no idea what was going on with me. I went to the doctors, they didn't know, nobody could help me, but it was like the strangest feeling in the world because I felt like I had cobwebs all over my body all the time. Um, and then it kind of went away. Well, just recently, I kind of have felt like it's been happening in my foot a little bit. Like, I can feel like the fibers coming out of my toes. I don't know, it's a strange feeling, but I just want to let everybody out there know that these chemtrails are real, and I really do think that they are spraying us with some kind of disease. Magellan's seems to be like the most logical because I've noticed it firsthand. I've witnessed it. I've had it, and people thought I was crazy. So this is why I'm telling you guys about it, because I know everyone on this channel is open-minded. If you have any questions about Magellan's disease or anything like that, please just email me or YouTube me, and I will do my best to explain what's going on with it, because I really think that that's what they're up there doing again. So, I don't know. I will be sending in a few more photos as well. I seen 2 suns in the sky last night, and I am here in Pennsylvania in the United States. Alright, Matt. I'll see you later. Bye.
Okay, we just sealed that video. I apologise how it stopped and start there, because being a long way away from where that subscriber is to the UK, from Pennsylvania in the USA, it does this. We do get a video that slows down and footage, and I have to stop and start and have you. So thank you for your patience. And also, I mean, I really hope that Ryan gets better, because it does affect everybody. You could see on the screen that that kind subscriber was hugely affected by this spraying that goes on above the skies. We all know this is because of this. And again, it's quite frightening that there is diseases that they do spray across the skies. Is this to do with depopulation? Because we live in a very cruel world, don't we? And we have to protect our loved ones. Again, more evidence coming through as well. So it is outstanding, isn't it? And again, as I said on the last video, when I finish doing the video, I have to sit down and have some time to think through things, because preparing is very important. We've got to think ahead to what to do. And again, in the foods that we eat, we've really got to look closely at what we eat now, because they're doing this to our foods as well. And I mean, all the evidence is around us now, isn't it? So this image here as well, just other pink reflections up in the sky from the system. Other subscribers, I mean, Derek Lenski, also from Canada, is saying that this system is affecting him and his wife. They're both hugely affected by this, where their skin just feels very rough, and their bones clicking. They don't feel right at all. And again, the pharmacy, the big farm companies are just pumping out different medications, making money out of us. They don't care. We really have to study of what's going on around us and protect ourselves. Again, I will be back tomorrow to do another video. I'm on a business trip tomorrow to collect some paperwork and sort things out as well, but I'll be back again to produce other images. I mean, we've got another 50 images just come through as we're speaking from many other parts of the world, as far as the Far East to Australia again, and Africa. We've got some interesting images from Africa as well, of dark skies and objects that to the left hand side of the sun. Outstanding. So I will produce those images onto video, and for the past few days I've done videos without any music, because I feel that it's important to get the words out now, because it is getting serious, isn't it? It's very, very serious. This is a channel for all of us to be very open-minded of what we see in the skies. And please, again, take care, and I'll be back shortly from Matt Rogers. I'm told as well that the NASA cams have been turned off. They turn them off when they do this, because when people study the skies on the NASA cams, they will start seeing the truth. And also, you know, when you see the red haze up there from the NASA cams, the reflection, from all that radiation as well, they do stop them images, so you can't play them. They're right on it, aren't they? They're right on top of things to cover up everything. Again, Paula stated in this image that she only saw one bird. No other flocks of birds fly in the skies. Very sad, isn't it, to know that everything is being affected right now. But still, the members of the public will still think everything's okay to the very end. Thank you, Paula, for this image. Okay, we've got a video that's come in. It's a very short video, but again, SD Bracket, this lady kind subscriber from the USA, stated that the skies got very dark. Okay, they've been heavily spraying in front of the sun, the area of the sun, and it looked like a yellow haze. It became very yellow after the white, hot, white-looking object through the day, but as the by 4 p.m. everything just became very, very dark. I'm going to play this video for you now, and you can see clearly that this is just something that's going on now. Thank you for this short video, because again it just seems very dim, doesn't it? We are seeing dim skies everywhere. I mean, again, it just is a situation where we just got to bring all the footage in to show. Good morning, welcome back. It's the 29th of the 8th, 2017, and we've got lots of excellent images that have come in from magnificent subscribers from all over the world that's been so patient and studying the sky, sending the images in. This is just outstanding what we're doing. All of us, we're all a community. And again, this image is spectacular. You can see that haze in the sky, this white object again. It's still happening to this day, to this hour. This image has come in from Bobby and Salinas, a couple that send images all the time, send long emails as well, explaining what they see as well. And again, in the evening it just got very hot. Here in the UK, 25 degrees. Very, very hot. The weather patterns and the temperatures are just climbing and jumping every single time. Thank you for this photograph. Again, on the email that Bobby sent in, stating that it was very dim in the skies. Thank you. Here is the next image as well from Bobby as well, and he states as well that there was another light source up there. You can just see the sun, just the reflection here, but this haze is always being noticed, and he said it's very, very pink in the sky. Dark shadows, again, just through these cracks of these chemtrails that are thousands of feet higher than the natural cloud formations. He was just outstanding. He noticed as well with this dark sky that's hidden by these chemtrails. Another fine image, thank you. Here's the next image as well from this kind subscriber again. Look at their skies. Look at this pink haze, this pink shadow, the colours, everything. You'll see the soul, the sun, but very blue. And again, just look at this pink reflection. These chemtrails, the thicker they get in the skies, we just know that something is getting closer, and seeing those red reflections as well. Here is the next photograph by the same subscriber from Germany, and he sends an email as well that I have had to translate, and again he's saying that there is a red reflection to the right side of these clouds. Can you see this reflection here? And this other cloud formation from the soul, the sun, that's very white at the moment. The reflection is on this cloud. Two colours in the sky. He's saying he is seeing these colours very strong now, and he's been persistent in watching the skies for years, and realises as well that there is a huge change in our weather system, and he is seeing different colours up there. We've got some fantastic images that are coming from another subscriber called Amy, And she says on her email as well that she's been studying the skies since December and also noticing the changes. So she's shared some images, okay, recent images as well, showing that the skies are changing. And also, I mean, here on the opposite side, look at this red reflection, this hitting on these clouds, proving that there's something else. Again, this red haze from this other heavenly object that we've noted and spotted before in the past videos, and also other photos from kind subscribers around the world. Another fantastic image, Amy, and thank you, because again, you said as well in your email you have seen the system for yourself, and it's just a situation now, and she is waiting for this to happen. We all are now, aren't we? Again, thank you for your image. Amy says in her email as well that she sees these cloud formations every day, and it's so sad to see it, because we know that these are chemtrails. These are nothing but dangerous, harmful, toxic waste that's up there. Now, people on the ground still believe that these are just contrails or just cloud formations up there. And also the plant life there, that Amy states as well, is just very dry. Again, thank you for your photograph as well. This is so important that we get these messages out. Here's the other image as well from Amy. I apologise, it's not like a high resolution photograph, but again, you can see that red haze in the sky. Red reflections from the opposite side of sundown. We're looking here west. I mean, look at this. It's just amazing. Again, thank you for showing these truthful photographs. Again, these images have come out fresh from all across the world. Look at those branches on the tops of these trees here to the right hand side. And she states in her garden as well that them trees were perfectly fine, very healthy, just like the one on the left hand side. And look at that haze to the opposite side on the sundown. Look at that pink haze in the sky. Chemtrails, again, to hide the truth. Thank you, Amy, for all your hard work that you do by showing everybody these images. Here is the last image from Amy, okay? And this is spectacular as well, because again, there's that famous dark cloud that doesn't move, it just stays there. The white reflection from this object, the sun, I mean, this colour white, is very much different from the sun we saw before, the yellow sun. Look at the reflections in the sky and all the haze and all the trash above from chemtrails. Thank you for these photographs. Okay, we've got some more fresh images come in just now from Paula in Galveston. Another kind subscriber that sends a lot of footage in as well. And again, just clearly see in her skies now, right now, strange cloud formations. These are not our natural clouds. Again, they're being manipulated by HAARP to cover something big. Shadows above as well, and it got very dark as well, Paula said. Thank you for this image. Again, you can see that ripple in the cloud system from HAARP. And also, thank you for this photograph. Thank you for all your work you're doing. Okay, this next image has come from Glaben from the USA. And look at this sky. Look at that pink haze, that reflection. This pink haze you can see is from Nibiru. Can you see this pink reflection? Another heavenly body. This reflection is coming in strong. Another absolute brilliant image that shows proof that our system is now being affected by the Nibiru system. You can clearly see them, that haze in the sky. This is what's coming, and this is what we need to take note of. Again, northeast, please study the skies, because again, just a very interesting photograph, and it is showing proof that we have got an incoming system. This next attachment has come from Rachel in Suffolk in the UK, and she clearly says as well that this red reflection was on these chemtrails, this cloud formation you can see scattered across the sky, and it got very red, these chems, the reflection, and then it started dimming again, proving that there is another heavenly body that's reflecting on our skies, these chemtrails, the cloud formations, then disappears, goes down. Now, these are outstanding true photographs. And again, Rachel, if you can get any other footage, please bring it in. And I respect you for showing these to the members of the public around the world. Thank you for this. This next image has come from a kind subscriber from Germany called Schnimid. And this guy, okay, is very persistent. And this photograph has just come in moments ago, just after Rachel's image again in Southwark in the UK. Again, you can see the moon, and also there as well, they're seeing that pink reflection, that pink haze in the sky from Nibiru. And all those chemtrails again. The more we see